What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. How much you bench? Man, still to this day, that is the question I get asked more than anything. And the thing is, I don't actually max out on my bench. I don't. Now, I do bench press, but I usually keep it. I try not to go over 315. Sometimes I'll feel a little funky, but I'll usually get 315 for, let's say, 8 reps. For me, that's good. But I have no reason to push under that 6 rep range, a weight I could do for 6 challenging reps. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And unless you're an athlete who has to know your 1RM, or if you're younger, right? Like, I've never seen a teenager tear their pecs. And I've had, probably in my time coaching youth athletes, I've had over 1,000 kids, probably multiple thousands of kids, test their 1RM in front of me. Not once have I seen an injury. Nothing. But as you get older, as you pass 20 years old, 25, 30, 35, things start to get weird. And that's where, hey, I'm not against flat barbell bench press. I'm against maxing out in the flat barbell bench press. And there is a lot of reasons that you shouldn't do it. Number one is that testing your 1 rep max isn't training. You are going to have that mechanical stimulation on the muscle, that mechanical tension, but it's not going to make you grow. It's not going to get you results. It's a party trick. How much you bench? How much you bench? You do your bench, you show off to the girls, you feel good, whatever. But it's just that it's 1 rep, not building hypertrophy, not building endurance, probably not building strength. You're just testing it. But why would you test it? Why? If you can get 315 for 8 reps and then you get 10 reps, you got stronger, right? If you get 315 for 8 reps, then you get 325 for 7 reps, and next week 8 reps, then you get stronger, right? There's even studies to back this up. There's a 2017 study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning found that submaximal training, progressive overload, led to greater strength gains over time compared to frequent max training. So bottom line is, look, you don't need to do it. And also, the 1 rep max, man, your joints don't care. If you're constantly maxing out, going down to 1 rep sets, that's more wear and tear on the joints. If you do 315 for 5 to 6 reps, I'm just using weights that I would use, versus doing 405 for 1 rep, your joints from your elbows to your tendons, your bicep tendon, that's where you put them under extreme pressure, your wrists, your elbows. And a lot of times, dude, 99% of people I see benching, their form sucks. They're not driving their elbows in. They're not bending the bar. They're not engaging their lats. They suck. So, you're going to get injured. The degree is, are you going to strain it or are you going to tear it? So it goes from surgery or weeks off building back up. So would you rather train for 52 weeks or be sidelined for 12 weeks because you're trying to press somebody chasing the number? Now, there's a way you get your 1RM. You don't need to do a 1 rep max. You don't. There are multiple formulas in the world. There's 3 that I'm going to recommend that will get you your true 1 rep max based on the weights you lift for reps. Now, what would your max be? On the last rep, you're struggling. And you get it up. That's your last rep. That would be a great estimate of your 1 rep max. A great estimate. So let me bring up this. I'm actually going to link this down below. It's a 1RM calculator that we have on Tiger Fitness, which I use. So we'll just go ahead and plug in my weights here. Let me pull this up. You guys see that? I'm sure you see it. Let's see. Do you see it? Do you see it? Yeah, you see it. You see it. So anyway, here's what I'm going to do. So last week I did 315 for 8 reps. Now, there are 3 formulas. There's the Epley, the Brisky. I'm Polish. I can't pronounce this shit. And the Lombardi formula. So based on the Epley formula, my 1 rep max is 399 pounds. So we'll round up to 400. Based on the Brzezicki formula, I think that's it, 399 pounds. Wait, hold on, 391. Based on the Lombardi formula, 387. So if you want to feel strong, go with the Epley formula. That made me feel really good about myself. So technically, what's my max? 400 pounds, about here or there. If anybody asks you, if you're really interested, I'm going to link this down below. If you go to tigerfitness.com, it's the bench press calculator that's on there. So let me go ahead and get this off your screen. So you go my beautiful My daughter bought this for me for Father's Day, so I love this shirt. This beautiful purple Lululemon shirt. So use that. And another thing, we went over this. Maxing out doesn't necessarily build muscle. You're not a power lifter. If you're going after hypertrophy or a bodybuilder, even power lifters don't test their 1RM that much. They're doing 2, 3, 5. It depends on the system you're using. Very rarely are you doing singles. So you got, how do you build muscle? Mechanical tension, volume, tempo. So a 405 bench means that you see these guys getting on there and they bounce the bar. It's not your max. Flare your elbows. You're not activating anything, dude. You're using momentum. You get your clean form, touch it to your chest, go back up, and lock at the top. Not lock, not like bend your elbows backwards where they break, but, you know, get your arms straight. That's a rep. And another thing you got to look at is, you know, it's about frequency. 1 rep max, dude, it drains your nervous system. It does. Even if it's just one rep, dude, your nervous system's gonna be drained. You get sore, inflammation, and then the next time you can hit bench will be longer away. And we know that frequency does matter. So at the end of the day, it's all about the long game. So you want to build up. You don't want to get injured. The key to success is not getting injured. When you get injured, you have to build back up. If you stay injury free and you go a little slower and pace yourself and don't do stupid things like 1 rep maxes, then you'll make those gains. So you want intelligent programming, progressive overload, and of course, smart recovery. So bottom line is 1 rep max, that's not going to make you make gains. Consistency will. Focus on reps that build size, measurable strength, and long-term success. And if you're curious about your 1RM, I showed you what to do. Go into that calculator. Do it right now. Go to that. Just click on the link if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, go to YouTube. My numbers suck. Somebody watch my fucking videos. Go to YouTube, click on it, and plug it in. That way you'll know, generally speaking, what your 1 rep max is. Anyway, guys, hope you like this video. We have great stuff at tigerfitness.com. Coupon code MAHA gets 10% off. We have Go BHB under MTS Nutrition coming out in about 4 weeks. We have a straight up Go BHB powder. It's going to be awesome. I love Go BHB. It's one of the best things I've added into my, it is the best thing I've ever added into my program. I would never do without it. I take 10 to 20 grams a day. Start with 10 grams a day, see how it does for you. But I like to do 10 grams pre-workout in the morning. And then I'll do 5 grams in the afternoon, then 5 grams right around evening time. Because it does, not only does it get you powered up for your workout, but it helps you sleep better. So if you search on Go BHB on Tiger Fitness, you'll see that up there. And again, the coupon code MAHA, we got outright bars in, we got Whey, MTS Whey, we got Tyrant, we got shit. What do we get back in? Peak Physicor. We got a lot of stuff. So go to tigerfitness.com now, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click on notification bell, and remember, that's not a game.